Are you strong enough to surrender to the challenges of life? My God, that's an interesting question, isn't it? Hey, David Essel here, David Essel's Daily Video Boost. I'm so glad that you're with us. Don't forget that you can sign up for these Daily Video Boost and get them sent to your email every Monday through Friday at no charge whatsoever. Just go to talkdavid.com and sign up, and feel free to share these videos. Feel free to share them on social media, friends and family, etc., okay? Are you strong enough to surrender to become more successful in life? What does that mean? You know, sometimes people think surrendering is failing and giving up, and it's not at all. I remember when I was going through treatment for my deep alcoholism, one of my counselors said to me, Essel, the key to your success is going to be to shut up, isn't that great to hear, and surrender to our program. Quit trying to make your own program. We have one that works. Shut up, surrender, and you and I will be able to clear up this addiction that you've had for years. And he was right. I had to surrender, get out of my own way, and do exactly what they told me in order for me to heal my addictive nature. Recently, I was working with a client in Europe, and she just got divorced a couple years ago from her husband, and she had a place that she would go to, a small cabin in the woods, in order to get away from the weekend. She still had custody, shared custody of the children, and it was her escape, her only place she could go to get out of the insanity that was still going on after her divorce. Well, believe it or not, 3 years after the divorce, there was a cabin for sale right next to hers, and guess who bought it? Her former husband. She just about lost it. It was her only sanctuary away from the insanity that he continued to bring into her life. So when we were doing our work together, she said, well, you know, I have an option that I can just sell and move out and find another place. But you know what? I'm thinking about just fighting it and staying there. And that's when I talked to her about surrendering to the reality of inner peace. And as we discussed, I said, what would make you feel better to wake up every day in this little cabin when you're able to get away and use it, and have your next door neighbors being your former husband who you battle with on a weekly basis? Or would it be more advantageous just to surrender to the fact that he's made a ridiculous move to live right next door to you? There was no need for that, right? And to sell your property and to move several miles away where you know that you're not going to have to see him and his new family, the melded family that he has created with someone else. You'll have your own peace and sanctuary and sanity back. See, she had to surrender the ego that says, I'm going to fight. I was here first. I'm not going to let them bother me. To the reality is, when I wake up in the morning and look out the window to the lake and see them walking down the same trail that I have to take, it's going to piss me off. So let's surrender. Is there anything in life that you have to surrender? Are you holding grudges against people that you really need to learn the process of forgiveness and letting go? Is there anything else that you need to surrender? Maybe you lean too heavily on food or alcohol. Do you need to surrender that? That takes a lot of strength. And these topics that we're talking about on the Daily Boost are not necessarily easy topics, but I can guarantee you this. I wouldn't be talking about them if they didn't work. I wouldn't be sharing this information if it wasn't meant to help you radically change your life. Again, share these videos. Reach out to me if you're having a hard time struggling with your surrender or in any area of life. We've been doing this for over 30 years, and I can guarantee I can help you. Just send me an email at talkdavid.com, and you and I will rock together. Share these videos. Let's get the message out. Have a beautiful day.